Recorded Books presents Incomplete Solutions by Wole Talabi. Narrated by Dele Ogundiran, Tony Tambi, and Greta Jung. Parse, error, reset. I arrived late to the cocktail party wearing a plain black shirt, pressed gray trousers, and buffed black shoes. I am not wearing the waistcoat I had said I would wear when Danya first invited me to the party. I don't know why. Danya hugs me, whispering her disappointment. She'd already pre-approved what everyone would be wearing, optimized for maximum social network shareability, and does not like the unexpected deviation. I don't have enough energy to care, so I smile, forge ahead into the brightly lit penthouse, and say hello to everyone. Most of them are familiar, the usual crowd. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug, handshake, smile. Electro swing music seeps into the space softly without being intrusive, but only just. It is all wearily familiar, like my workstation. I grab a glass of port and settle into a corner of the room near two men talking. One of them is obviously an alter. I can see the electronic stria running through the whites of his eyes. I vaguely recognize him. Dele from Human Resources. I guess he's too sick to come in the flesh, but too scared not to show up for one of Danya's events. She doesn't take it well when people don't honor her invitations. These days, your social profile is everything, even if you need an alter just to keep up with it. A hand settles on my shoulder, and I turn immediately. You shouldn't stare at him like that. The hand belongs to Louisa, an elfin Brazilian expert, with mottled cheeks and red hair like bloodied silk, cascading down to her shoulders. She works as a technical sales rep in Danya's team, and we sort of had a thing last year. Danya did not approve, but Louisa never knew that, of course. Still, nothing lasts long in our social circle without Danya's approval. Louisa and I didn't either. Tonight, she's wearing a coquelicot bodycon dress that clings to her like a jealous lover, and brown contact lenses through which she stares at me, probably gauging how attracted I still am to her. Usually, every part of my body would signal an obvious yes, but today, I feel nothing. Not even animal lust. I wasn't staring, I said dryly. Of course you weren't, she responds, sidling up to me and whispering. I never thought I'd see the day Dele didn't actually come to one of Queen Danya's parties, or any other party for that matter. No matter what else was going on with him, he was always the life of the party. I kind of hoped to see him here at least. Well, technically, he's here, I reply. I mean, it's basically him in there. Neurosocial profile and all. And once he syncs with and discards it, it will be just like he was here. Yeah, right, she says tightly. And I remember that she used an alter last year to avoid a 22-hour flight to Brisbane. Everyone appreciates the ability to approximate being in two places at the same time. Then she asks, "You've used one before?" I tell her, I have, actually. It's strange, she says, the experience. Everything about it. And that deadline thing is just super creepy to even think about. She's either referring to the 3-day defect disclosure deadline or the sync and dispose within 90 days deadline. Violating the former voids the warranty, and defaulting on the latter means the alter becomes a separate legal entity and can file for independence. She probably means the latter. Most people do when expressing concerns about the tech. I suppose so. She takes a sip of her drink, something brown with an olive in it. Her movement must have caught Alter Dele's eye, because he glances up from his conversation to see us on looking at him as hard as we can. She waits a while, and then says, "It's not just tonight, though. Clearly you haven't noticed."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?